The views and opinions expressed by the hosts do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the hosts, the show, the management, and the network.
Hello, good evening, everyone, global friends, wherever you are. I hope you're doing well, and it's nice to be back. Real Talk Monday. It's our episode 4, and today's very exciting. We'll be talking about dealing with toxic people at work. I know there's so many toxic people in the world, but this is in particular at work. But before that, I would like to hand you over to one of my buddies, best buddies here in Real Talk Monday, the best talk show in the world. Of course, here's Bibo Santos. Woohoo!
Oh yeah. All right, thank you very much,
Yay!
Coach Lee. Thank you very much for having me. A big shout out to you guys. Thank you very much for all the people out there who's watching here in Motivationally Real Talk Monday. We have a great topic right now, especially right now at work, Coach Lee. Right, there's a lot of people right now experiencing
That's right.
same experiences. I hope that all of you guys are having a good time, especially in dealing those toxic people as well. Okay,
Yay,
so thank
that's
you.
right.
Before anything
Before
else,
that, Bibo.
go ahead, Coach Lee. All right. Before anything else, I would like to
Yeah,
also
go
to
ahead.
give.
Go ahead, Bibo.
Okay, I would like also to say thank you for all the people who share their gift, their greetings about my birthday. Thank you very much. A big shout out to you guys. Thank you very much for giving me all the heartfelt messages coming from you guys. God bless to you guys,
Yoo-hoo!
and then God bless. Thank you very much. All right.
Woo! Yay! Happy birthday,
Wow.
Bibo! 21
Thank you.
again, of course. And on behalf of Rain, who's watching right now, Rain, we miss you. Hope to see you
Hello,
soon.
Rain.
And, join us here in Real Talk Monday, of course. You're always in our heart. I know you're so busy at this time. Of course, Real Talk Monday
Yeah.
won't be complete without Rain. Again, Real Talk Monday with Lee, Bibo, and Rain. Once again, Bibo,
Okay.
happy birthday. I was supposed to
Thank you
say that
very
a while
much.
ago before we started, anyways. Nice. Yay! Let's
Whoop,
do that.
whoop.
Let's give people a beautiful big kiss. Mwah. There you
Oh,
go.
thank
Birthday kiss.
you. I
Go.
love the background, Coach Lee. I
There
love
you
the
go.
background.
Yes. There you go. Woo! We're so
Yeah.
happy today, aren't we, people? Because not your birthday, because we are back here at
Yep.
Real Talk Monday talking about dealing with
Yeah.
toxic people at work. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, we are live, actually simultaneously on my YouTube channel, Motivationally, of course, Facebook page Motivationally, and of course, Real Talk Monday. And for those who have not yet subscribed to my channel, Motivationally, and on YouTube, please visit my channel and just click the subscribe button, and you'll be
Yeah.
notified as well for all the videos that I'll be posting as well in the next couple of days as well. So hope to see you there on my YouTube channel, of course, here on Facebook, Motivationally and Real Talk Monday. Right,
Yes.
Bibo,
Woohoo.
toxic people at
Okay.
work, or you can,
Oh
or any one of
no.
your friends or
Yeah.
loved ones can relate to this. What
Yeah.
do you say about this? You know,
Yeah, actually, Coach Lee,
toxic
there's a
people
lot
at
of
work.
people. Yeah, there's a lot of people, not only at work, actually. Sometimes we always deal with toxic people every day, not only at work, but family, friends out there. So, yeah, there's a good time for us to talk about it, how to deal with it, and also sometimes to share our experience regarding handling those toxic people. First and foremost, Coach Lee, I would just want to ask, what is the manifestation or the common signs of being a toxic you're dealing with a toxic people?
Well, that's a good question, actually.
Yeah.
First and foremost, wherever we go, whichever country you go to, whether you have the same nationality or not, there's so many people, not so many. I mean, there are people out there who are
Yeah.
kind of insecure about themselves. maybe because of their past histories, maybe the upbringing, we don't know. Psychosocial development. Eric Erickson, for those who are nurses out there or in medical field,
Yeah.
you know what Eric Erickson, psychosocial development. There
Yep.
might be
Psychosocial.
some, conflicts in the past that have not, psychosocial development conflicts that have not been resolved, or maybe still fixated. Some people are not being appreciated when they're still young, from toddler to school age, all these some children in different parts of the world, as they grew, as they were growing up, there might be some experiences that they could not overcome, and it becomes fixated, and then they become insecure. There might be,
Yeah.
there are different sort of like reasons behind about this, and hopefully one day we could talk to some of the experts, like the psychologists and any other experts who could also help us, talk about more about this. People, toxic. There are people toxic at work, even at home as well. But at this
Yeah.
this evening, we'll be talking about toxic people at work. So, what are
At
those
work.
manifestations? I'm sure. I'm sure Bibo and the rest of you guys who are tuning in right now, even watching the recorded, would be able to share your thoughts as well. So
Yeah.
please write down
Share.
your comments below. Okay?
Yeah. Share your inputs.
Yes, please share your thoughts. That's right.
Take it away,
Now,
Coach.
most some of the signs, Bibo, right? Like they can be rude and disrespectful.
Yep.
Some of them can be confrontational. They always want to win. They're like narcissistic, right?
Yeah.
I'm always right. They become aggressive. They can't really talk to you in a professional manner. They always
Yeah.
want like chaos. Very aggressive and confrontational. As I mentioned.
Close-minded.
It's more on like blaming. That's right.
Yeah.
Narrow-minded people, and they love to blame others when it comes to like their own mistakes. They're like mirroring image, or a mirror image. What else? As I said, blaming others for their own mistake. What are those other manifestations I could remember? They are unsatisfied. They're greedy and unsatisfied. So take a look at that, or observe some of your co-workers, ladies and gentlemen, if they have those kind of symptoms. And what else?
How about
As
Coach?
if they know everything. They don't want to listen
Yeah.
to your opinion.
Yeah. How about Coach? They're too
Yes.
much sensitive. Once you're talking to them, you always have the filter. Once you're talking to them, so you have to filter everything.
Yes,
You have to think everything definitely because
Yeah.
they're too much sensitive. And of course, Coach Lee, you told about Eric Erickson. Also, Abraham Maslow, seventh hierarchy of needs, a sense of belongingness. Maybe that person feel that it doesn't belong to that area, to that group. So maybe that person become
Maybe something
toxic.
about the past too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe in the past. So yeah, thank you very much, Coach Lee. For first and foremost, Coach Lee, what if you're gonna do? Especially on my part, I can share my experiences. First, once that I can distinguish that people are toxic, that friends are toxic, I will try to set some boundaries. So not
Very
being not being so rude, because sometimes negativeness, it will affect you, because they're full of dramas, especially at work, full of issues, especially at work, and sometimes
Definitely.
those
Little
toxic people
things.
are yeah, and sometimes, Coach Lee, sometimes those toxic people are so close to my boss. So I have to, I have to balance everything. As a nurse here, Coach Lee, the hospital politics. I really experienced that before when I was working in the hospital. So the politics are there. So it's up to you how you really act. And of course, as always say, choose your battle. Do your job. I always do my job. Yeah.
That's
So
true. I
yeah.
believe in you. I believe in that saying, that choose your battle and choose happiness. Even if it's not Tuesday, choose happiness.
Exactly.
These people, yes, these toxic people at work, as I said, there are toxic people anywhere in the world. It could be at home,
Yep.
at work, or anywhere you go, right? But
Yeah.
if you've seen some of those, manifestations, like they're being rude and disrespectful, very confrontational. What else? Aggressive. They use
Sensitive.
sarcasm and ridicule as well. To tear you down. They use that sarcasm, and they're greedy and unsatisfied. They want to be they're self-centered. Like, I want to be I want to be the most like right kind of righteous as well in some ways as well, and they always think like, hey, I'm doing the right thing, you're not
Narcissist.
doing the right thing. So even if
Yeah.
they feel like, yeah, they're like narcissists, they're feeling like it's their own mistake, they blame it on you. Mirror
Yeah.
image, right? And they
Yep.
they act that they know everything. And these people as well at work, they're the ones, especially if you're new at work, guys, believe it or not,
Yeah.
if you're new at work,
And
be sensitive, be observant.
true.
Be observant with
True.
the people that says hi, hello to you. Some of the people, or
Seniority.
what would I say? These toxic person, yes. And also this toxic person at work, if you're new in an environment, in a working environment, they can be very friendly to you. It's like, oh, I want to help you with this, want to help you with that. Well, you can be a bait, so you have to be very
Yeah.
careful because they can act as very friendly, and after maybe some time, they'll find a way to break you.
They
They'll
will
find a way to
bite you.
pull you down because, again, there are people who are unhappy. Again, they are unsatisfied, and if you see
True.
someone who's new, who's really doing well, and who has the capability of like soaring high and climbing up the ladder, they will
Yeah.
pull you down. It's like crab mentality as well, right? So the insecurities, they say bad
True.
things about you, and but it's not all about you. It doesn't define you at all. It's not your fault. It defines them. So be it. So some
Yep.
of those signs and symptoms of a toxic people. So be aware, especially if you're new. And you know what?
True.
It's either you are new to the work environment, or you are there. You've been there for a long time. You should know how to play things. You should know
True.
when to say no and when to say yes. Yeah. And talking about this, how can we, knowing about the manifestations? I'm sure, guys, if you're watching, those who are watching
Yeah.
right now, you can again write down or type your comment or share your thoughts as well. What are other
Yeah.
signs that you have really seen in person? Like in the real world, what are those manifestations they've seen to know if this is a toxic individual at work? So please feel free to share your thoughts as well. Now, how can we outsmart those toxic people? Ibo, do you
Yeah.
have any
That's a good
ideas?
question. As I've said earlier, Coach, try to set some boundaries. So if I know that person is a very toxic guy, or toxic people, so I'll try to set some boundaries. I'll try to filter everything the moment I was talking to him. I'll try to be careful with my action in front of him, because not
That's
too being
right.
too careful, because sometimes you have to act natural way, but the thing is you have to be careful as well. So I'll try to set some boundaries, and of course after I set some boundaries, I try to agree whatever he said, but the thing is I will do what I like. That's it. So everything he said, you have to do this, and this is right. Oh, okay, I'll agree with you. But the thing is, at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what's right on my part, on my on my opinion.
Yeah,
And
you have to be honest.
yeah, I have to be honest with them, Coach Lee. And then of course I try to also to ask some question, ask some advice coming from him, so he will feel, you're not against him. You feel so, so I'm the boss here, I'm the powerful here, I'm the alpha male here. So I try to play with him, but the thing is, after that, at the end of the day, as I said earlier, I'll do whatever I like to do. So yeah, that's it. So be it.
That's a good attitude, Vivo.
Yeah,
Outsmarting toxic people. And could I add
true.
to that as well?
Go ahead,
It is
Coach.
very important, ladies and gentlemen, that you avoid playing into their own world.
True.
They love their
True.
own world, la la
Yeah.
land, right? But don't keep on nodding into what they say, because you think, some people
True.
who doesn't want trouble, right, at work, and they say like,
Yeah.
in order for me to avoid trouble, I just say yes, 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 no, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't need to do that, ladies and gentlemen. Again,
True.
avoid playing into their own world. Don't keep on nodding to prevent that angry mode or angry outburst of that person, toxic person. You
True.
can just say, you feel like you have to be honest that you disagree with this person, but you have to be professional in saying it in the right
Yeah.
manner. Okay,
True.
it's not that you're arguing with this person, because if you want to play within their own world, that means that you are supporting their thoughts, and they
Yeah.
love that. You don't
True.
want to boast, not boast, but you don't want to boost that kind of toxicity, right? So you have to be honest right there and then that that you're not sticking to that kind of sort of like blaming situation or talking
Yeah.
behind other people. Stick to the fact. Always stick to the fact and try to be respectful. Like
Yeah. Manners is the
maybe
most important
yeah,
thing.
and if you don't agree with what they're saying, just say, you know
I
what,
agree to disagree.
Mr. So and so. Yeah, I had a different take in that kind of situation. At least you're honest and you
Yep.
are gentle professionally. You're not trying to create arguments on confrontational conversation. At least you are very honest and gentle in attacking that. Again, you avoid
Yes.
playing into their own world.
And
Yeah.
remember,
And
you're on your job. You act professionally in a professional way, right? You're industrial setting, so you're not in a market arguing with those people. So you're
that's
very
right.
act like a very professional with manners.
Very true, very
Continue,
true.
coach.
Yeah, and another one, Bibo, that I have remembered, like, you know, I think both of us have already experienced working with toxic people, But anyways, one of the things that I have done as well is don't get drawn in, right? Just to outsmart these toxic people, don't get drawn in. That means, when they keep on complaining on something, especially at work, oh, I don't like this, everything is just negativity, and
Yeah.
it's really exhausting listening to all their blurbing negativities and intrusive thoughts. Just
My
say,
goodness.
just to stop them. And what I
Yeah.
have done is to say in a
Oh.
gentle manner, oh, I'm sorry to you felt that way, and that's it. I'm so sorry that you felt that way, and just leave it like that. Because if you keep on talking, the more you talk, the more it will create negativity, right? Because
Yeah.
they're like narcissistic, self-centered, like they love getting the support. Like,
Attention.
oh,
Yeah.
you think so? Oh, okay. I think we can do this. No, just say, oh, really? Oh, it's really, I'm so sorry to hear that, and leave it at that. Leave it at that point, and
Yes,
and
coach.
change the setting. Yeah,
Okay.
move on to the
Change
next,
the vibe. Change the
topic, and
vibe.
maybe
Yeah.
yeah, that is very, very important because they want to be they want to have those negative conversations, and we don't like that.
Yeah.
People who are like us, Bibo, who have a positive mindset, we
Yeah.
would love to be in the same environment because it's
True.
such a good vibes, isn't it? It keeps us going, and make sure, guys, as well, put yourself first, right? You
Yeah.
have to put yourself first, very important, because you have to value. I know that some of those toxic people, they maybe you work together really well as a coworker. That's fine. You might value as well your relationship with this person. That's good, but never ever support anything intrusive thoughts or negativity that would risk your own well-being. I hope I've
True.
made sense
True.
today. Put yourself first. Okay?
Yeah.
You value your relationship with that person, toxic person, individual. Never forget, but never, that never support, anything like that that would create risk of your own well-being. It is very
Yeah.
important. Okay?
It
So
will
you know where you
fireback
stand,
you.
right, Bibo?
Yep. Stand your
That's right.
ground.
And
Yeah.
especially, yeah, that's true.
Yes,
And you
coach.
know what? I've heard this from, when I travel in different parts of the world, they always think like, especially Asians. Oh, Asians are very nice because they always say yes, yes, yes. It's always yes, 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 and less no, 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 right? Because Asians like us, we don't want trouble. We don't want to create hurtful
Drama.
acts to
You
other
don't
people,
like drama.
drama or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you know what, guys? You should know where you stand. Put
Yep.
yourself first. Say no if it's needed. Please say no.
But coach,
Retain personal power.
yes. But coach, coach, we've been in different part of the world. We've been to Europe, right? You know the different culture. You
Yeah.
know the different knowledge about that. And once they approach you, for us, one part of our culture is very hard for us to move on. It's very hard for us. We always remember what happened before until at the end of the work, until the end of your last day on your work. You still remember what happened to your workmates, and then the thing is, the Western people, all right, they move on easily compared to us. So
True.
sometimes the toxicness it retains us. We hold grudges. So not no
A good
no
as well,
offense with those people.
mental health
Yeah.
awareness. We should
Yes.
not
Go ahead,
create
coach. Yeah.
that,
True.
fire in our heart.
Yeah.
Learn to forgive, isn't it, Vivo? And
Yeah.
again, as we have mentioned a while ago, don't draw in, and
True.
don't put yourself in their own world. Learn where you stand and put yourself first. And
Yep.
say no. Retain your personal power. That is
True.
very important. And for us to really what you call it, outsmart these toxic individual at work, and make yourself unavailable. If you feel like, because sometimes people, right, it affects. There are distractions at work, right?
True.
Sometimes, we don't feel like working because, oh my God, I saw my shift. Like us nurses, oh my goodness, I'll be working with the same toxic individual tomorrow, the next day. You feel like, oh, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to drag myself out of bed because I'll be working with this kind of people. But you know
That
what,
department.
guys?
Yep.
If you are disturbed mentally, emotionally, in all aspects of life because of this toxic individual, you don't know how to deal with this. You don't know how to outsmart this individual, this toxic
Yep.
individual, even though you can, that you can put yourself first. You don't want to draw in. You don't want to be in their own world. You know those tips that I have
True.
given a while ago, and you learn how to say no. But then you don't want to hurt other people, right? You've been very
Yeah.
nice, but it's not good to be that kind of being a nice person because you're creating your own stress, right? But if
Yep.
you're that kind of person who doesn't want to, create some hurtful acts from other people, or maybe is not capable or not ready yet to outsmart this toxic
Yeah.
individual, I think you need to seek help. You really
True.
need to seek help at work. Talk to your boss. If your boss is the toxic individual, talk to
Yes,
the
that's what I'm
higher
talking about.
individual.
That's what
And
I'm talking
now,
about, coach. What if your boss is the one who's toxic?
that's
And
right, and it's
you
hard as well.
yeah,
That's
imagine
right.
imagine coach, you're new in the job and then try to please everyone. And the main thing is that boss is the one who's toxic. So it's very hard to deal with, right? So try not to engage maybe because some of all the boss they all have their soft spot.
Always
Once you got their soft spot is maybe yeah you can deal with them with those toxic people. Go ahead, coach.
true. Yeah, and as I've mentioned, if the toxic individual, co-worker or co-lead is your
Yep.
boss, then talk to the higher management. Now,
Higher management.
if those toxic people are in the higher management, there's another problem. Then you
Time
have
to
to
move
go
on.
out from that institution. Yes,
Yeah.
and there are a hotline in Australia, here in our
Yeah.
country, that you can call as well, especially if you're mentally, emotionally, in all aspects of life, you are very much disturbed. There is Beyond Blue, and there is a I will actually
Hotline
put
there.
it in a comment section below later on, or in a bio later on, which
Yeah.
hotline you can call in Australia. You can also Google that, ladies and gentlemen, about mental health awareness hotline.
Sure.
You can talk to them anytime, especially if there's no help. There's no way that you
Yeah.
can get help from your work itself, from the institution that you're working with, because those people are those poisonous people that you're working with came from within the whole institution. So there's no way you can
Yeah.
seek help. So you have to go out that institution and seek help. Again, there's a hotline in Australia. You can Google that as well, and I can also write it down on the bio later on after this live talk show.
Yeah.
RTM anyway.
Or
Promise
they
you
can
that.
message
And also
us
if,
here.
yes,
Yeah. Or they can also message
yes, you
us
can
here,
also
coach. Right?
reach out to us in RTM, and we can redivert you to the right not management. You can
Yeah.
divert you to the right people you
Department.
can talk to at the right time. So please, you are not alone, ladies and gentlemen. If you feel like your working ethics is being disturbed and is
Yep.
or destroyed, your morale is being destroyed, and you can't even eat now at home. You feel like everything is just toxic, and you are eating that toxicity at home. And you know what, Bibo, as well, the downside of working with toxic people at work affects your environment at home as well.
Yeah, of
And
course.
sometimes your anger
Your
can be
mood.
displayed at
Yeah.
home. And bless your family. I know sometimes it's hard to divide work and home, And even
True.
like if you
True.
are toxic at home, sometimes you can carry that over to your work, or if you're toxic at work, you can
Yeah.
carry that over and displays that anger at home. But it's not fair, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
it's not
actually,
fair.
guys, please seek help.
Yep.
Talk to the right individual. Once again,
Yeah.
if you can talk inside your institution that you're working, then do so in a
Yep.
in a private manner. With confidentiality. You should know whom the right person to talk to. Please don't talk to
True.
your other colleagues with gossip
Please.
and the
Gossip
spread.
it.
Gossip is
Yeah.
rumors.
It's like
It,
fire. All
your
right.
$1 becomes $5. It changes
Yeah.
everything, and that's not good. So talk to
Yep.
the right person with confidentiality, whom you can trust. Again, if the people inside your workplace you cannot trust them, then go outside of your workplace. Again, in Australia, there is a hotline that you can call.
True.
And if your
Especially here.
um, mental health is disturbed as well, beyond blue is very important.
Yeah.
Yes, Bibo.
And yes, especially here, Coach Lee, this country in Australia, you have all the rights, all right? Bullying, all right? You have all the rights. Just call on the right department, and then yeah, they will help you. There's a lot of in the telly, and most of the time, and also in the community, also they're also willing to share and also willing to help those people having some mental problem because of those toxic people at work. Yeah. Okay, Coach.
And Bibo, toxic people in general, they're very manipulative.
Oh yeah.
Very manipulative, and they
Definitely.
can assess whom they can manipulate with. If they know that you're weak and you always say yes, 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 and you really can't say no, then they
And
can
they will
use you.
act
Yeah?
and they
And
will
then
act
act
like
like they can
victim.
bully. Yes,
They also act like victim, Coach, right?
yes, definitely. Because again, they're
Playing
self-centered, they're
victim.
narcissistic, right? This is a personality disorder, actually. Bibo. And for those who have not, for those who are kind of just logged in at this time, we are talking about how to deal with toxic people at work. Okay, and again, guys, you can also visit some of my videos on my YouTube channel, Motivationally. I had an expert whom I had a podcast as well last year. We talk about dealing with toxic people in general, whether at home, in a relationship, or at work, working relationship, or home relationship, something like that. So please, you can browse my YouTube channel, Motivationally, and look for dealing with toxic people. It's just there with an expert as well, two experts. We have, Joanna. And hi, Joanna. Thank you so much for watching. And of course,
Awesome.
Oren, thank you so much for being there last time for that topic. Are you okay? Thursday last year. Remember that, Bibo?
Yeah.
Dealing with
A big
toxic
shout
people.
out
So please visit
also,
the channel.
Coach. A big shout out also to Nanay Yolanda Biasca. Hello, Nanay. What's up? What's up? You
Hi,
take care
Nanay. Thank you so
there.
much for watching.
Yeah.
The best talk show in the world, Real Talk
Awesome.
Monday.
Whoop,
Right,
whoop.
with genuine people in front of you, Bibo, Lee, and of course on
Yeah.
behalf of Rain. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah,
Yes,
Rain. I
toxic
miss you,
people
Rain.
again, Bibo. Yes, we
Yep.
miss you so much, and I'm sure Rain can also share her thoughts as well. People, I've just
Yeah.
remembered as well. In order,
Go ahead.
one of the things that you can outsmart toxic people, okay? Because as I said, they're very manipulative. If they know that they can manipulate you, sometimes they ask you to go out for a coffee. They can talk outside of work and all that. You can
Yeah.
make yourself unavailable. Make yourself
True.
unavailable. Why not?
I'm busy.
You don't need to say yes all the time. Yeah, say no. But
Yeah.
be gentle in saying that. It's
True.
not. Don't be too obvious that you are trying to evade, yourself from this person. So make yourself unavailable. Learn to say no and limit your time together, especially if you're in the same shift. Like us
Yeah.
nurses, especially if you're working on a night shift or early shift or late shift. Oh my God,
Night
there are
shift is the best.
distractions. It
Yep.
delays all your work because they keep
Yep.
on complaining, talking about other people,
Yeah.
and it's so exhausting. And
Doing
once
our
again, as I
rounds.
said a while ago,
Yeah.
yes, don't get drawn in and just say, "Oh, I'm so sorry you felt that way," and that's it. Leave it at that.
Acknowledge first
That's it.
and
That means I
then
don't want to
move on.
about
Yeah.
going. Yes, and divert. Okay, I'm gonna give some medications or whatever you work at this time, guys. Know how to divert something in a gentle way, and
That's
also,
true.
as I said, limit your time together. And I've you know think of some effective exit strategy. Do you have any exit strategy, Bibo? Especially at work. What have you done last time?
I've done a
Example.
lot of things to exit
Have an exit
strategy.
strategy.
Yeah, the power of ta-da, cell phone. Yeah,
There
sometimes
you
always telling them
go.
that sometimes always telling them that someone is calling me or the boss is calling me. So yeah, I have to talk with
Yeah.
them. That's the proper way of exit, and then try to acknowledge them. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
feel sorry. That's the right thing, Coach Lee. That yeah, I feel sorry what you've heard, what you feel, and try to yeah. And after that, move on. I'm
You
doing
say,
my
I'm
rounds. I
busting.
have
I have to go to the toilet.
yeah, or or no, I'm doing some IV. All right.
That's right. And
Okay.
also, have if you can do this, if you just like us, we've been in a different country for a long time,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. True.
um Especially for some of the people who have just migrated, sometimes it's hard
Yeah.
for them to say no, even though they
Oh
feel like I'm
yeah.
drowning in this with this toxic individual. I really
True.
don't want to work anymore because they're not yet exposed into this kind of
Yep.
situation. Maybe it's hard for them, but always
They haven't
remember,
adjusted yet.
you are not at fault. Yeah, you haven't adjusted, you are not at fault. Again,
True.
think of a solution of good exit strategy so that you can limit your time together. And also
Yeah.
have a direct conversation. I do that. Again, Bibo, us in a
Yeah.
professional manner.
We have
Have
to.
have a direct conversation and
True.
say, like, I would love to talk to you right now, but then I'm not into this kind. Honestly, you know what? I don't I am not comfortable talking about other people. I always say that to my colleagues. If
Oh,
I
okay.
know that
Yep.
they think like, oh, they can manipulate me, I would say like, I
Yep.
would love to listen to all your experiences and everything, but I
True.
feel uncomfortable, honestly, talking about other people. So at least you let them realize like, oh, maybe I am
Yeah.
being unkind to other people. So you are helping them realize that what they're doing is not right, at
Yep.
least in your own little way. So I do that. I always give them a direct conversation in a
Okay,
nice
that's
manner.
good, Coach.
And
Yeah, that's a nice.
yeah, and also, if I were you, document everything. I had this experience before.
Oh
Good thing
no.
I love, as a nurse, Bibo, we love
We have
documenting
to.
notes. We love documenting
Yep.
everything. I
Yep.
have my anecdote at the time from 8 a.m.,
Wow.
8:30, 8:15, whatever it is. I always
Okay.
do that in my diary, Bibo. Honestly,
Everything's
it's been 7 years
documented.
of working as a nurse as well. So it's
Yep.
very
Yeah.
important that, yeah, everything is documented. And whatever I do, whether it's non-nursing profession or teaching profession or coaching or whatever it is, I always
Wow.
document. So please, guys, document everything. Not during the conversation, but after. I'm sure you remember everything.
After.
You still have good memories, so document. You know what? Because this person might be a bit close to you or
Mm-hmm.
maybe manipulating you all the time.
Yep.
One day, it will fire back on you, and they will
Yeah.
use you, and it will be used against you. So make sure
Yeah.
you document everything, right?
Yes. That's a good
Anecdotal, if
advice,
possible.
Coach.
It's very important. Yes,
Yeah.
because you know what? If something happened, you can back. No one can back yourself up. Your anecdotal
Yep.
can, and
Yeah.
at least you've got that. And make sure when you do your anecdotal or your documentation, do it straight away after conversation. That is
True.
very important. Whether, let's just like you, Bibo, you said, what if it's your manager? You know, then anecdote everything after you've spoken to your manager, or to
Actually, Coach.
anyone
Yeah.
at work that they're very
Yeah.
toxic to you. Document.
Actually, Coach, the moment I go to
Yes.
I have a new job, right? So always try to
Mhm.
chat down or try to read all my rights, being being a nurse or being an employee on that company, because there's a lot of things that a lot of people are saying always yes, but they don't know what their right is. So what happens during some incidents that may happen during your work, you know what's your right, you know how to reason out. But the thing is, yeah, we're in a different country as well, so I feel sorry to those people who very just migrated here. They don't know. I know the feeling actually, because
That's
me as well.
yes.
I try to adjust. I try to at first I try to please everyone, but the thing is, after I try to tell myself after 1 month, I definitely know all the job already, so all my rights already. After I know everything, that's the
Mhm.
time I'll try to try to put some boundaries to all the toxic people, all my colleagues, and after that, maybe yeah, not trying to avoid them actually. Try to have those conversations. I have to sometimes listen, but I'm very very careful with my opinion. So I try to filter
Very,
everything because they
very
can
good
use it
values.
against me. They can use it
Yes.
against me, and when the
You can document
confrontation,
that. Yeah. Don't
yeah,
forget.
and actually, coach, I experienced a lot of things. I witnessed a lot of things. There's a lot of confrontation happening at my, not me, actually, my colleagues are, they have some issues, some drama, and you try to be a nice
Mm.
guy, but thing is, I don't give my opinion to regarding with those because that people might, they're gonna make some groups, they're gonna leave some pack, and then after that, Bibo, you're not on the right pack, you're on the other pack. So we try to be neutral as well. Every time there's a confrontations happening going
Friendly.
on your,
Friendly with everyone.
yeah, friendly with everyone actually, coach. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
That's
my,
really good. Well done. Woohoo! Love that, Bebo.
I
And you know
love
what?
the
It's so
sound.
nice to talk
Yep.
about this, like this.
Yeah.
Yes, we can relate to all of these things, being a nurse and
Yeah.
as well as me being an educator as well. There's so many out there who are very insecure, but you know what, Bebo? Let's talk more about this. I know there's some people out there who wants to share their thoughts. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below as well. And we'll be
Yeah.
right back right after this. Okay, we'll be right back. There you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Real Talk Monday, the best talk show in the world with Bebo
Oh
Lee,
yeah.
myself, of course, and Rain. Hi, Rain. Thanks so much for watching. Now,
Mr. Ryan,
you've
see you
just seen
soon.
that, guys. Arim Fast. That's right. Arim Sask, for those who are doctors, all over the world, wherever you are globally. If you want to be a doctor here and practice being a medical practitioner here in Australia, please reach out to me on Motivationally. Send me a message so that I can then I can assist you whenever you want to do an exams for due to high demand here of being a medical practitioner here in Australia. Our RIMSAS is the best review center in Australia. So please reach out to me if you want to know more about our RIMSAS with Dr. Alan Roberts. Thank you so much for watching our RIMSAS family. I miss you guys. See you soon. Okay, let's come back to this
Awesome.
topic. Dealing with
Yeah.
toxic people, Vivo, only
And
here
also to
on Real
all,
Talk Monday. So we,
and of course, Coachy, we
yes,
forgot to tell them to all who wants to sponsor us. We're very welcome here also in Motivationally Real Talk Monday. Just contact Coach Lee. Yeah, the best in the
please do
West,
so
in
we
the
can
South.
then help you elevate. Thank you, Southeast, and so we can help you as well promote your business as well and elevate your potentials and to be known in different parts of the world. Once again,
Yes.
someone just messaged me. That is Arimsas. It's really long. Arimsas. There is it's a review center for all medical doctors in different parts of the world. So you're gonna take an exam here in Australia to become a legitimate or legit doctors here in Australia to practice and help us here in Australia in our health system as well. So you're all welcome
Yeah.
to become a doctor here in Australia. So that's Arif says.
Yes.
Someone's just
It
messaging
has a
me.
it
Okay,
has a
now
pathway here,
Vivo,
right, Coach Lee? Yep. Go ahead.
there is a lot of pathway for different professions. That's why we love Australia. It's such a great opportunity here, and there's so many things that you can do. Not just a nurse, a doctor, any allied health, or any jobs here, even as a student as well. Please get in touch with me on Motivation so I can redirect you to the right people who want to come
Yep.
here in many different visas as well. And of course, I would like to say hello as well to Way to Us, to my family, Way to Us Migration and Education Services. Thank you so much, Niti, for watching. We'll have a podcast soon again. And watch out for them.
Awesome.
Now, Bibo,
Okay. Yep.
going back to our topic, toxic people, we're very lucky that now we are actually in a
Yeah.
world wherein people are more mature, people are
Yeah.
more confident, but then we
More
feel so
open.
bad for other people, especially for those who have just moved here in Australia as well, and they are dealing with these toxic people, and not just new individuals who have just came in into this country, even those who have been here for a long time. Just imagine
Yeah.
for how many years they've been dealing with toxic people, and again, Bibo, as I've mentioned a while ago, these effects, these feelings of being overwhelmed with toxicity at work as well can affect our relationship at home,
True.
to our
True.
children, to our family. And it's not nice to displace our anger to our family members, because we can't do this in front of that person who is very toxic to us. So
Yeah.
please, once again, if you can't share this to others, obviously you can talk to the professional. There's a hotline here in Australia that you can talk to about mental health awareness, and also again Beyond Blue as well, if you're really soaking
True.
into that mental health concern because of
Yeah.
working environment as well. Again, we feel sorry for you guys. Again, if you replay this, we've talked about what are the manifestations, right, Bibo? And
Yeah. True.
how manifestations of a toxic individual and how we can outsmart them.
Yeah.
So again, all of those things that we have talked about, me and Bibo, please review that and try
Yeah.
that one at a time. Once again, document. And you know what, Bibo, as they seek help professionally, if they can't
Yep.
do it in their own workplace, don't forget, guys, to continue to grow, both
Yeah.
professionally and personally.
Personally.
No
True.
one can stop you from chasing your vision. It's very,
Yep.
very important, isn't it, people? Very important.
Yes.
So,
You're the
Bibo, how
captain
about
of your
you?
ship.
Anything else that you can share to
Yeah.
us, how to outsmart this individual, or anything you want to share?
I think we said everything, I don't, Coach Lee. But the thing is, I hope that all you people guys out there who's watching, I hope you also learn from our topic for today, and I hope that everything, especially right now during this tough times, you have to watch all over yourself. Of course, you have to be tough mentally, physically, and of course emotionally. Be with the right people. Be with especially with your family. Right now, for me, Coach Lee, I'm asking also my parent, especially my dad. I always ask for his guidance, because experience is the best teacher sometimes. So yeah, coming from his experience, because he's also working in different kind of setting. So I asked for his advice how to deal with those toxic people, and then I learned how to outsmart them actually. So yeah, I'm very happy.
That's
A big
good.
shout out to my dad, Fernando Santos. Okay. Love you, Dad.
Hello, Daddy Fernando.
Yeah.
It's like a song, isn't it? You hear the dance,
Yeah.
Fernando?
Abba.
Okay. Abba, yes.
Yeah.
Now, it also reminds me, Bibo, that I have witnessed a few of my colleagues for many, many years as well, that
Okay.
whenever they finish their work, either they're in tears, or they've lost their appetite. Some of them, they're always feeling sick. There is a
Yep.
personal physical manifestations already, right? And
Yeah.
some
True.
of them they're withdrawn as well, because they've been affected by the manipulations of these toxic people. And
Yeah.
some of them, people, I have also witnessed that they're so good in what they do. They
Yeah,
can really,
true.
even if they're already junior in a junior position, they can just soar high in the
As a
higher
senior.
management.
Yeah.
Yes, as a senior, but then those insecure toxic individual, you
True.
don't want it to be there. So they're like
Yeah.
crab. I'm gonna pull you down. It's like one of our cultures as well in the Philippines.
Yeah.
I'm not.
The
This is
crab
our place, right?
mentality, coach.
The crab mentality. If you have your own business, instead of helping each other, you're
Yep.
trying to pull down one another. Why is
Yeah.
that? Why didn't you do that?
Not
And
good.
same
Not good.
same at work as well. Like
Yep.
the work ethics is so bad. Some people,
Yeah.
instead of like praising these people who are either new or old in this working environment, you could recognize the strengths as well of other people, even the
Sure.
weaknesses. Help one another to lift. That's what they say. Law of attraction should be at work, right? Lift
Yep.
one another up so that you all be successful in what you do, right?
That's
And
what
it's
we're
very
doing here in
important so that you have a
motivationally.
healthy, yes, so that
Yep.
you have a healthy working relationship. Why do you
True.
need that toxicity? Why do you need negativity? Same thing with, again, going back to the businesses, Bibo, right? I'm sure
Yeah.
you're a businessman and I'm a small time businesswoman.
Yeah.
No money.
Nah.
But still, like,
Yeah.
hoping for earnings.
All the sponsors.
Whatever whatever is the what you call this, the position is at
The
work
position. Yep.
or in the business. It doesn't matter if you're a number 10 and number 1. It doesn't really matter. We're all
Yeah.
here instead of helping one another, lifting one another up, so that
Yep.
each one of us can be an instrument of success. Isn't it,
Success.
right?
True.
So if
It's all about
one
that.
day, if yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's all about credibility,
Sibo?
coach. All right, for as long as you set a good example to all those people, toxic people, of course, all the people around you. You set a good example, especially here in Motivationally Real Talk Monday. For us long as say we're always doing the right thing, we motivate them, and of course we're helping them. So we set a good example to them. I hope that it will create
Yeah.
a ripple positive effect on them.
I hope so. And for those
Yeah.
who are jealous people out there, envious or
Oh yeah.
or envy of someone who are very toxic and
Yep.
what else? Bully. Who else?
Bully.
If you're
Yeah,
watching
there's a
right
lot of
now,
people.
a
Yeah.
toxic individual at work, stop that if you can.
Please.
That's
Yes.
once again, it can be a personality disorders, and there could be a
Yeah.
problem in way back when they're little and still fixated. It needs to be
Yeah.
overcome. It needs to be fixed because it's not being resolved. I think you need
Yep.
to seek a therapist, perhaps, and of course you need
Yeah.
a coach. You can contact me motivationally. You might need
Yeah.
someone so that you can come out from your shell, and become a better person, become a better version of you. So please
Yeah.
contact me motivationally. I'll give you a free consultation, obviously, and so that I would know how I can help you. Yes,
Yep.
one person saying like, if I have a therapist, could I have a coach? Of course, it's nice to
Yeah,
have both,
sure.
because a coach is not a therapist. A coach is there to
Sure.
guide you, to elevate your
Yep.
potential, and to guide you to the right path as well, in a way that you realize that you have your capabilities, that you are capable,
True.
right?
Yeah.
Instead of
Yeah.
being envious, instead of being jealous, instead of being manipulative, it's being instead of being manipulative and
Bully.
toxic to other people, and bully, redivert yourself, because you know
Yeah.
what, whoever you are is watching right now, it's not healthy on you. You are creating your own toxins inside of you.
Exactly.
Allow your endorphins to activate so you can have a happy life, happy vibes or good vibes all the time.
For
I know
positive
it
vibes,
sounds
yeah.
weird. For those people, Bibo, who are watching right now, who are toxic, they're like raising their eyebrow right now, like, hey, yeah, I don't like watching this RTM because it's talking about me. They can't accept the fact that they are creating chaos to other people. They are bullying to other people, and that they're
True.
envious to other people. They are jealous
True.
to other people, right? And
Yeah.
they feel like they're insufficient, right?
True.
And for
True.
you guys, again, you need me. You need a coach. So please, I will volunteer myself. Reach out
Awesome.
to me so I can give you a free consultation as well, so that
Yeah.
I can elevate your potential. You can see yourself like, hey, I am capable, and you can then continue to grow professionally and personally. And you know what, guys? If you're a toxic individual at work, especially even at home,
Stop it.
a lot of people yes, if you can stop it. But if it's a personality disorders, they need someone, a professional, to help them as well.
Yeah.
Now, once you've transitioned to this negativity to positivity, then a lot of people would love to work with you, right? Would love to work with you and couldn't wait to be with you
Be
and,
with you.
create a lot of potentials and opportunity with you. So that is a very important thing. So don't
True.
don't suck yourself in that world negativity and intrusive thoughts as
Yes.
well. Very important, right? Because
Yeah.
toxic people, Bibo, I hope you will agree with this, that they create chaos. They love to point fingers to other people,
They will create
shifting blame
drama.
to other people. Yes, creating drama,
True.
avoiding taking responsibility. And if
Yeah.
this is you who's watching right now, reflect on this. I'm sure they're stubborn anyway. So again,
Yeah.
you need a professional help as well. Okay. And
Yeah.
again, only insecure people, anyways. Only insecure people love to
Are
do
doing
this.
that.
So again,
Yeah.
I hope for you guys who are a victim of toxic individual, please don't let yourself sink in with them. Okay, get
And don't
out
copy
of
them,
that
right? Don't
world, their
copy them.
world. Yes, yes, you have to put yourself first. As I've mentioned a while ago, how you can outsmart toxic
True.
individual. Put yourself first. Learn how to say no. What else did I say a while ago? Well, you can replay that anyways and make yourself
Yeah.
unavailable if possible. And again, document that. Remember,
Okay.
you are not at fault. You are not at fault. They just love pointing your fingers at you. They're mirroring image. Okay. Once again,
Yep.
seek help when necessary, and again, document everything to back yourself up. Right, right, Bibo.
Yeah. And create boundaries also.
So
Create
we
boundaries.
pray for you guys. Yes,
Yeah.
create boundaries. And for you guys who are tuning in right now, who are experiencing up to now for many, many years, instead of you having a bad moment at work, even at home, because you're carrying that with you, and allow your heart to be cleansed as well. So praying is not enough. You pray for these people, but you also do your part. Yeah?
Yep.
You must do your part. So try to
Pray with
outsmart this
action.
individual. Once again, seek professional help if you need to. If you are the toxic individual, then seek for help. If you are the victim of toxic individual at work, then seek for professional help as well if you need that too. Okay. And once again,
Okay.
continue to grow personally and professionally. Now, Bibo, before we wrap this
Yes, Coach.
up, let's just pause for just few moments and let's get back to this. Wrapping up right after this words from our sponsor.
Learners Hub is one of the leading tuition centres in the western suburbs today, offering advanced classes and tutorials for primary and secondary school students. We specialise in personalised teaching that caters to each student's learning styles and needs, ensuring a guaranteed formula for academic success and making learning a fun and enjoyable experience. We also specialise in IELTS reviews and coaching for both academic and general training. We also conduct intensive NAPLAN preparation classes with highly qualified teachers registered under the Victorian Institute of Teaching licenses. You can be sure that you or your children are learning from the best. Contact Learners Hub now and discover a fun and personal way of learning today. Learners Hub, because your mind is an asset.
Hey, Learners Hub, one of the best
All right.
learning hubs that you can send your children from K to 12. Please contact Bibo and Marianne Santos so they can accompany you. Next week, it will start again, right? Go
Yes,
back next
Coach
week
Lee,
for,
and we have we also have an announcement. We have our new place right now, much bigger. There's a lot of more car parks, and also at May 8th there will be our 7th year anniversary. So watch out for our further announcements. So www.learnershub.com.au, and of course in our Facebook page, and you can contact us at 0416-891-813. Learners Hub, your mind is an asset. Thank you.
Lovely. That's the best tutorial hub that you can go for right the heart of in the West area, isn't it? Right? But you
Yeah,
can do it
in
virtually as
Nelson.
well, guys. Wherever you are
Yeah,
in the world, if you want to catch up with Learners Hub, please contact Vivo and of course Marian Santos, and also contact me in Motivationally or Real
yeah.
Talk Monday. We can help you and sort out your K to 12 children and improve their academic,
Yeah.
performance as well. So once
And
again,
then, Coach
Learners
Lee,
Hub
before I forgot,
and
I will also, sorry about that. I will also to greet our newly hired teacher. So, teacher Rafi and also teacher
yay.
Stephanie. So, a big shout out to you guys. See you soon. All right. All right.
Congratulations. There you go.
Thank
Well
you.
done. You're in the right spot, Learners Hub. Now,
Thank you, Coach.
guys, for before I forget, thank you so much as well, Bibo. Now, before I forget, please follow me on Instagram, LinkedIn, just in front of you right now, on FB page, and YouTube channel. That's all motivationally. And kindly share as well, and share, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you in advance once again, okay, for supporting me and this channel, YouTube channel, and the whole of other channels and other social media has been created to inspire, motivate, and create an impact. So please keep on supporting me, guys, so that we can empower a lot of people in different parts of the world, whatever their circumstances. Okay, and also
Yeah.
Bibo and the rest of my friends all over the world. I also have a website, motivationally.com. Once again, this is live, right? Motivationally.com. And you can see all my
Alright.
services, guys. So I am not only a life coach, I'm also a motivational speaker, keynote speaker as well. And I'm also a team building facilitator and professional and personal development facilitator. And also, I'm a professional host for the past 26 years. So if you have an event, small or big events, guys, please contact me, whether it's a baptism or christening, a wedding, what else? Birthdays, what else?
Yeah.
Of course, seminars. I love that. Seminars, conferences, whatever the events would be, corporate or non-corporate, I will be there to support you guys and give
Yeah.
100% of my hosting skills, and of course entertain you at the same time. So please
Yeah.
visit my website, motivationally, www.motivationally.com, and check out as well my testimonials too. So please
Awesome.
keep in
Yeah.
touch with me and with my foundation. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for
Yes,
all your
Coach
help, guys,
Lee.
in advance. And
Coach Lee.
yes,
Yeah, Coach is the best business. Of course, guys, don't forget also to follow me, Bibo Santos Organic. Don't panic, one of my advocacies to help the small businesses out there. So I have my also Facebook page, Bibo Santos. Try to search for me, and also I have also my YouTube channel, Bibo Santos. So you guys, Bibo Santos Organic, don't panic. I'm also happy to help you guys. Boom.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Love
Thank you,
that.
Coach.
No, we're all
Yeah.
helping and lifting one another. Your success is
Yep.
our success. So let's,
Awesome.
law of attraction. Let's do that from this day onwards, guys. For those who are
Yeah.
tuning in, spread that good vibes to other people. Law of attraction, so that all of you, all of us, will be very, very successful in many different ways.
Yeah.
Success might be different in different mindsets of other people, anyway. So small things, big things is a success for me. I'm sure whatever it is, just be humble as well wherever you are at that moment, and whatever success you're reaping right now, just be humble as well. Okay. Now, I also would like to thank Southern Cross for sponsoring as well. Something it was a
Oh yeah.
beautiful. I would like to
I'm
thank
so
you guys,
excited.
for those who have not met,
Yeah.
they through my YouTube channel as well. They're able to reach out to me, and even on Motivation Facebook page on Instagram and my other social media. Thank you, guys. Even I have not met you, thank you for believing in my capabilities.
Yeah.
I thank you and I love you so much. I'll give you a kiss. Mwah. Okay, and thank you so much, really, for supporting me and sponsoring my mic.
Yeah.
Again, my other technical stuff. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, and for my staff, Angel, thank you as well for being here.
Jel,
as well.
thank you very much, Jel. You're a legend.
Right. Thank you. And now, guys, I'm sure some of you are saying, "Oh, what are they talking about?" Yeah, we're just wrapping this up. Thank you so much
Yep.
once again for tuning in RTM Real Talk Monday, the best talk show in the world, as I mentioned, every fortnight Mondays. And we've just talked about how to deal with toxic people. So I just want
Yep.
to make sure that I'll impart these words on you guys. Okay, that only insecure people needed to speak badly against you or
Yes.
about others or pull others down, right? Whatever they do or say against you, don't worry about it. It doesn't define you at all. but it defines themselves. Always remember that, okay? And also, guys, dealing with toxic people, okay? Don't let anyone with a negative mindset, especially their intrusive thoughts, like steal away or maybe take away your peaceful mind, body, and soul.
True.
You just have to be focused. Focus on your vision, what you want to achieve in life. Okay?
True.
Raise above them. You know why? Because you are capable. You are confident and you will be successful. Okay?
Wow.
So don't forget that. You are capable, you are confident, and you will be successful. Claim it. And again, law of attraction. Let's be happy with one another. Business-wise, work-wise, whatever we do, let's be happy for other people so that happiness will attract that happiness in. So thank you once again for watching on behalf
Yes.
of Rain and Bimo.
Rain.
And
See
of
you
course,
soon, Rain.
myself, Lee, on Motivation Lee.
Yep.
Yes, thank you so much. Vivo, thank you once again. What a pleasure to be with you right
My
now.
pleasure, Coach.
And to
My
all our
pleasure,
global
Coach.
friends, mabuhay! Yes, we love you all. Thank you for the support. See you all next time. God bless everyone. Once again, this is Lee on Motivation Lee. Real Talk Monday. Bye.
Bye-bye.